All right, guys. I gotta talk about this right quick. This is some crazy stuff. Let me go ahead and get into it. This is DJ Wolf Live. All right. Okay. I been hearing stories about Tamar. Tamar actually has a show coming out. It's called Tamar Get Your Life. Yeah, she's coming back to television after being out for a few years. And being kicked off her television show, her other one, the talk show called The Real, which last I checked was still on air. But she's not on it anymore. But in any case, she had a fallout with producers and her co-host. And she, of course, has been on a tailspin really since and after she was married to Vince Herbert, her ex-husband, who was a record producer. I was watching a YouTube video earlier where it seemed like they were trying to defend Tamar. There's nothing to defend Tamar about. Tamar has been unstable for years. If you watch the show, both her being on her Braxton Family Values show and her show Tamar Events, and her being on her talk show The Real, she don't get along with nobody. She really don't. She's a diva in her own mind. The girl can sing. She got talent, but she has a lot of instabilities about her. It's obvious. She don't get along with her ex-husband. She don't get along with her co-workers. She don't get along with family. And right now, I understand she has a fallout with her current boyfriend. Now, I don't know the situation with her current boyfriend other than what I heard. And I can't say much about it because I haven't been watching the new show. I don't even know the show's out. If it's out, I haven't seen it. I don't know yet. But I do know that Tamar is very unstable. But in the video that I saw, this person tried to defend by, telling the story about, their issues with dating men. The issue is not so much in Tamar's case about dating men. The issue is more about Tamar being unstable. Let's get it real. If you watch the shows that she's been on, you know daggone well Tamar is not the most stable person to be around. Even Iyanla had to come on there and intervene on their show, Braxton's Family Values. They actually brought her in on the show to talk to Tamar. That's how fucked up Tamar is. Let's be real. Come on now. Tamar actually herself is a tornado of problems and controversies. Okay, she's been known that for years. Which could be the reason why she don't have the career that she wants to have. I'm not saying that that's the main factor. I'm just saying it may be one of them. If you watch the show, you know that it's all about her and nothing else. I've been around church women that have been like that. Divas to their heart. Can't say nothing to them. I've had family members like that too. Can't tell them nothing. They know everything and don't know half the ass. Tamar is no different. That's like if you watch Marriage Boot Camp, Tahirian versus Vado, the guy she was messing with. Tahiri admitted she had a long history of being in abusive relationships with guys. All right. Now, her and Vado had a little fallout. Of course, it started with her throwing apples at Vado's head. Okay? Yet, the moment Vado choked her ass, okay, not saying it was right that he did it, because he did it off the cuff. He didn't do it when it was in the kitchen after she threw her apples on his head. He just did it off the cuff. That's where he got in trouble. You know? They started talking. Next thing you know, he just got mad and just choked her. On camera. On set. And then they said, well, he's being abusive and blah, blah, blah. But they didn't point that abuse out when she was throwing apples at the guy's head. You know, apples are pretty solid when they're not eaten, of course. You know. And if you hit people enough with them, like they put bags of, like, you know how they do in movies in real life where they throw bags of apples or bags of potatoes and they hit you with the bags. So no wasn't much. I didn't see that much of a difference in me, you know. But she did throw the first punch on that, even though he was wrong for doing what he did. But they should have called her out too, and they didn't. They didn't. They had nothing to say to hear about that. But I'm gonna get off of that for a second. But what I'm saying is, that I notice the sisters always trying to defend women, no matter how wrong they are. Never called them out. And I'm not saying that this person didn't exactly do that. But if you tell them about they need to date other guys first to see what type of guy she's looking for, when she's unstable, I can't ride with that narrative. That narrative is some BS. It is. It is. You that's like I don't even want to say that. I'm not going to say that. I had an analogy, but it's a wrong analogy, so I'm not going to go there. But it's a bit. It's not the most. How can I put it? It's not the most stable thing to say to an unstable person to do. Is to go back out dating, to see, to slowly go back out dating to see if she can find the right type of guy. When she ain't right in her own damn mind. Let's be real. Tamar has a history of not getting along with people in general. She shouldn't be dating nobody right now. She should get a hit out of her ass, live her life privately, and out the public for a while. That's what she should be doing. But she keep coming back TV, bringing back more controversy every time you see her. You know? So I'm not riding with that narrative. I'm not. It to me, you know, for lack of a better word, it's stupid. You know? That's like telling the guy who dates, that's, how can I put it? To me, the equivalent of Tamar, to go back out and slowly start dating guys to figure out what right type of guy she really want. It's like telling an abusive guy, well, you know, start back dating, see if you can date a woman that won't get you mad. That makes no sense. Same thing with Tamar. Tamar's unhinged, the guy would be unhinged. And he'd be more unhinged if you let him go back, if you encourage him to go back out, date women, he can't get his own shit right. It's no different with Tamar. She's unhinged. You know? Bottom line is, she needs to get her life right. Like she always say. Get your life right, she needs to get her life right. Get out the public eye. Get you some, seriously, seek you some medical help. Or professional help, what they say. And not date for a while. I mean for a long while. Because you got to learn how to be socially respectful of other people's opinions and comments and the like. Tamar in herself is a very controlling person. If you notice that, she wants to be in control of everything, and they ain't controlling nothing. But yet, you got some people trying to defend that, or won't call that out. I'm calling it out. It's bullshit. That's all I got, guys. This is DJ Wolf. I'm out.